All right, fellas, first day of class, my spring semester here. I had 2 accounting classes this morning. I think I got a macro econ and like management communication tomorrow. I've got a bunch of work to do this week though, and especially if we're leaving early Thursday to go to Chicago, I've got to get a bunch of schoolwork done on top of my Miller Customs work. I've got a couple just like phone call business meetings this afternoon. I've got to finalize awards and approve a design for South Carolina. I've got to get back in touch with Chris about a North Louisiana show that we're planning. I was trying to do that show in April, but there's another Louisiana show in April, and I kind of have an open month in February, so I might just see if I can move that one back to February. The Mississippi guys all obviously loved Mississippi Mayhem, and I didn't really realize that this North Louisiana show wasn't far at all for them to slide over, so I might try to knock that one out here soon. At the same time, I've got to get back in touch with Montgomery Speedway and see if they have an opening in February, because they start races in March, so I couldn't get a show in there more than likely after March. I guess we need to call them first, figure out if we can get in touch with somebody there. Then once we get that date, I can finalize the North Louisiana show. The Arkansas show is already finalized for March 28th though. I keep kind of forgetting about that one. So I need to get that layered art file to Jason and get those awards moving. We're gonna focus on a priority right now. Florence is 12 days away. So we gotta get some speed run promotion done and make sure everything is prepared for that. And I gotta make sure that I can get my school stuff done before we leave here. This is my girlfriend. I gotta get my books, go to the cafeteria right now though, and then we gotta set up my new MacBook and possibly make a Mississippi Mayhem page. All right, books secured. I just got the mock-up of the design for the Florence Awards, so need to go to the bank, drop some money in, and figure out how to pay for those. I don't know how I feel about these books that aren't like a textbook, bro. Like, these aren't cheap. I don't really understand why you just give me a stack of paper. I guess I'm just gonna get some binders for that. All right, fellas. I finally got my Mudboat finished. So we're about to go to the river and run this thing. I haven't seen it yet. My buddy put it together, so I hope it's nice. I trust him though. He put some hard work in. Oh! All right. On the way to pick up the boat, we're making a slight pit stop to get some wheels. I'm not sure. My phone's dirty, man. Slight pit stop for the wheels. What kind of wheels you got? Oh, it is 17s. Those are new body 17s. Those actually ain't even bad. You got a little bit of the clear peeling, but you can strip all the clear off these. I've done it before. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you can do it. Is there only 3 of them? Might only be 3. Oh, nope, they get this one up here. Wait, look, they're fighting. Do it again. Do it again. Good job, Kiko. All right, here's a Mudboat. So, let's see here. They took this thing hunting, so they got to get it cleaned back up, but where'd the other boat buckle go? Oh, there it is. So we got throttle cable. We need to retune this. Carb needs a little bit more tuning in the fuel pump. Originally thought this thing was a lost cause. We thought this was locked up, but my man here, Redneck mechanicked it, and Redneck mechanicked the boat, man. We're gonna get this thing home, put it in the golf course pond. Well, blow it out and clean it out first, and then we're gonna put it in the golf course pond and see how it runs. Also, finna grab the impact and jacks, whatever else we need to get the blocks out of this, because I'm sick of being able to see the road out of this thing, man. This has got the 5-inch block and the extra leaf, I think, to make it 6. So if we just pull the blocks, it should sit around 1 to 2, kind of like a little bit more than stock height. It's not gonna rub, I know that much, because I ran 37s like that. Well, actually, I don't know. Surely it's not gonna rub on 7. There's no daggum way on a truck bed. We shall see. All right, Miller Customs Estate touchdown. We're gonna clean this out, hook it up to the side-by-side, and go put it in the pond. I got me a new mercury tiller for this motor, but I haven't got it all put together. This is a conversion harness, so hopefully we can run the 1999 2-stroke. I'm pretty sure that's actually a 52 CI. Hopefully we can run that with the new style mercury tiller that I've got in the garage. Them squirrels. Set of 17s right here. We got the set in the truck, so I don't really know why I'm collecting 17s, but anyway, we're gonna get this cleaned out and get it on the water. Here's my new truck motor. We gotta finish this up. This is gonna be my project on, I guess, Sunday. I don't know, dude. I gotta go to Chicago this weekend. I'm not really sure how long I gotta be there, but Dad just finished up the power steering swap on the 900. I think there's one more switch that's not working perfectly that he's gotta fine tune, but that's a pretty cool upgrade to this. I'd honestly like to have this thing to lift it. This would be a good like bog side by side, or like a good good lifted Ranger with the power steering. Here's my big tiller, dude. This thing is so beautiful. I've got to make an adapter block to put it on the 99, but I'm just going to CNC that at school. Honestly, I think if we rebuild that motor and maybe even make it a little bit faster, that sucker can be a ripper, maybe even more than a newer two-stroke. I really want to see this hole with a 225. We got this 150 fast strike on it, but this 19-foot Javelin had the speed record for low-key a hot minute back in the 90s. Man, we got to get the garage cleaned out. Side-by-side hunting tires up here. Up. All right, dude, we're getting this thing cleaned up. I forgot how slick this paint was. Bro, this thing has literally been in the water like twice. It just got muddy getting loaded. This is such a slick boat. I have not seen this thing run since I've owned it. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. Fuel pump on. Island out. Nice. All right. We're gonna test out Gavin's four-wheel drive capabilities here and take this thing down to the lake. I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't even seen this motor run since I've owned it. All right, I gotta button up these bolts on the back right here so we don't sink it. We're trying to get the light bar turned on. My edge is down here in the ditch. That's what the 59 CI is for. We need to get this one tuned up and ready, and then I'll show y'all that one. Four-wheeling around the yard. Here's my edge. That's my newest boat, the low side. We're trying to get up the hill into the lake to put it in the lake at the house, not haul it all the way to the golf course. That's what them Renegades are for, son. Look at that. Call it a daggum rock bouncer. Bro, it took us like 30 minutes to find the plug, but we're finally dropping this thing in the pond. Get her lined up right. You good?
All right, you good. Pull up. Right there, you go.
Can you get off? Yeah. Hey, success. What's going on with the light bar?
I don't know.
It's tweaking. Hey, the light bar's tweaking me out. Ah. All right, here she comes. Bang. We got to get this carburetor tuned up, right? All right. All right, I think we finally got it to idle. We got to push off that long tail. We got one gear and it ain't reverse, man. Woo.
This is a stand-up motor.
Show me how to run it. My butt's cold. Hey, let's go. That thing's a full body workout. This thing's badass, bro. What the heck? Oh. It goes from here to there, but not in a hurry. We need some mud. The longtail's cool, dude. I've never been in a longtail boat just to kind of see the way it runs. But like we said, it's one gear. It goes or it don't. And you don't have reverse. You set it down and it goes, and you just kind of adjust your trim on your own. Oh, yeah. We did get a full circle turnaround there. Imagine what the neighbors are thinking right now, man. You got a nice house out in the middle of nowhere. You moved to get out of the city. You're not redneck. Next thing you know, there's a lawnmower on the lake in the backyard. If you was hunting out of this though, like just going this speed with it loaded down, it's got a lot of torque. Like it'll go, but you're not gonna be able to get up and get that 15 to 17 mile an hour speed with multiple people.
You get on the edge.
You think? You think it'd be better on the edge or on this? Because the edge not that.
Way lighter.
Yeah. The edge is a lot lighter. Me and him unloaded that one and traded in the parking lot. The edge is light, but I mean, it's not a mud hole, so I really don't know. All right, let's hit a dig.
Oh, got it.
Uh-oh. He didn't like that mud. All right, as y'all can see, we're in treacherous territory. We genuinely are in like a foot of water right now. Like butter, son. It turns better in that than it does open water. Go back there. You ain't go back there nowhere. Where you gonna go?
I'm still rolling.
Dang, look at there.
This thing is cool as crap.
Yeah, but where were you gonna go?
He said they was way shallower than it. He said they was way shallower than this hunting with it. All right.
I think we are on bottom, my good sir. Give her a little rock and it's gonna push us right out. This thing ain't a turd. We just gotta retune a new carb on it. Get a throttle cable right where it'll idle. Woo! Shoot! Oh my goodness. We're in like 2 inches of water. What the heck? This thing is a unit, bro.
I hate to I really don't have nowhere to use this boat in West Tennessee, but this thing is a freaking unit. Actually, there's like plenty of places you could use this thing at. Like, you just gotta kind of accept the fact that like it's not gonna be fast. But if you're in it and you're cruising like this, like it's gonna get you where you need to go to hunt, and it's like comfortably. We're cruising right now, dude. This is nice.
Say what? Oh, the lights are staying on. Nope. I'm telling you, bro, I think the switch panel got wet. Hold on, turn your light off. Wait, here it comes.
The light bar is cool when it's on.
To understand like the function of this motor more. The point of this is torque at low RPMs. Like you're not gonna burn just a crap ton of gas with this like you would if you're trying to rip 30 mile an hour with a surface drive. It's not gonna be turning an insane RPM. It's running low, but it's running high torque. It's like a Phil Robertson motor right here, man. He wouldn't have no daggone gator tail.
He didn't they make GoDevil? Wasn't it Phil or one of the guys associated with him?
Yeah, his name's Warren Cochran.
Oh, that's right.
And Duckman too, he hunted with Warren Cochran.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing
Duckman
Duckman with him
Warren.
hunting with it. Oh yeah, oh, big long-tail guy. I think she's squattering it out. I think it just made to go fast. Gotta get it up out of the water.
Oh, shit.
I don't think this thing's made to go fast.
Oh, it's not. Put us on the bank, and if you want to work it around, you can.
Say what?
I said, put it on the bank. Spinner will do it.
Man, this thing's a full body workout, dude. This is crazy.
On the trailer, I'm starting to get a hang of this thing. Woo! Put her in 4 load, Jensen. That light bar is tweaking me out, bro. Well, we're back at the house. The light bar is still tweaking, but we're gonna drop this boat off.
I'm not sure what the plan for this rig is. The next boat video y'all see, you'll probably be putting the tiller on the Mercury, but we could try the longtail on the edge like Luke said. I don't know that that's a bad idea, but like I said, it's just not a mud hole. It's not a smooth hole boat. Here's the 17s that we got earlier though.
These are actually not that bad. I mean, they got like a little bit of the spider web in the clear, but I mean, I'm not selling them as show truck wheels, they're just wheels.
Basically scrap price on the way here, so why not? I need to finish polishing these right here, bro. I know I said this before, but anyway, fellas, that's it for today. Anyway, fellas, that's gonna be it for today. Next show is Florence, South Carolina. Going to Chicago this weekend, so I'll keep y'all updated there. Follow and check out all the social media accounts. You got the Miller Customs YouTube, Instagram, and the TikTok. Told y'all he was going hard all 2026, and I ain't lying. Let's do it. Sounds stupid. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Luke's the cat whisperer. Look at him.
Cat whisperer, bro.
Oh.